Hi there, my name is Suze. I work with women to help them find balance between their internal masculine and feminine energies so that they can have lives that feel really emotionally fulfilling, full of love and connection. So, today I want to talk about something that I started back in 2020. And I don't want to say the word here, but if you know what happened back in 2020 in our world, then you know what I'm talking about, right? It was clearly a time where the world went upside down and everyone was left scrambling, trying to make sense of life and figure out how to function in a reality that was just completely gone sideways, right? And so there was this concept that at that time, I had really started advocating, and I decided today to start talking about it here on YouTube because it really feels like it fits in really well with the video that I did before this one, talking about feminine energy does not wait. And it kind of like expands on that video. So if you haven't seen that one, do check that one out. Feminine energy does not wait. And this is kind of like part two, going a little bit deeper into that of see only love. See only love, right? And I know this is a subject when I brought it up back in 2020. I did get some negative feedback about it, so I would not be surprised if that happens again here, and I'm totally fine with that. My message is not for everyone, but those who need to hear this message, you will really find some serious encouragement and help in your feminine energy journey. I have since expanded on this idea of the see only love. I've really expanded on it because as I've grown it in the past 3 years with myself, I realized how this is a core component that is absolutely necessary if you are a feminine who is trying to learn to trust her intuition even more. I often talk about, the divine feminine, like that big, powerful, divine feminine energy. It really requires a feminine to exist in a unseen world. The unseen world, and what I mean by that is that energetic spiritual reality, manifestation reality. So whatever you see in your physical 3D world that you can touch, that you can see with your eyes, that you can, whatever, your physical reality stuff. You don't get hung up on what you see in your physical reality. And you see with your third eye, with your intuition, with your heart, you see another way of existence. And tapping into that really requires a strength from inside of you that's going to be very challenging because the majority of people still in our world today do not function in that reality of the unseen world, the energetic, feminine, spiritual reality type world. The majority of the people are still not there. So it would then make sense if you're trying to live your life and create a life that is very different than the norm or very different than what most people are living, then clearly you're going to have to do things a little bit differently, right? You can't expect to be doing or living your life exactly like everyone else is and expect a different result. Not going to work that way, right? I mean, it's just common sense. So either you're going to love this message or you're going to hate this message. If you've gotten this far in this video, you're probably going to love the message, okay? The see only love. What do I mean by that? If you are in your feminine energy and you're really expanding the sense of self in the feminine energy and your power as a feminine, you're going to have to see how you have to find the love path with whatever is happening in your physical reality. We all know there are two options. Everything in life is either fear or love. That's it. It's not hate and love. It's fear and love. Fear and love. Separation, connection. Unity consciousness, separation consciousness. You know this already. Fear and love. So if you are trying to create a really abundant life, a life that feels really emotionally fulfilling, rich with deep emotional intimacy, love, and connection, you have to live in the love world. So what I mean practically by that is in your everyday life, you have to, let's just say it this way, you have to learn how to turn lemons into lemonade. right? You can either choose to see it as I have lemons, or you could choose to see it as, oh my God, I'm going to make delicious lemonade and it's going to be delightful. Now, delight was a word that I used in my previous video that I was just referencing earlier about the feminine does not wait. Feminine energy does not wait. Feminine energy takes whatever is in the present moment and finds pleasure, finds delight, finds beauty, finds love in whatever is. And that is her power because she's coming from her heart. And if you let your heart tap into whatever is happening in your physical reality, in your physical world, your heart can always find something beautiful to see. Always. You know, some might think of it as that positive mindset, right? Like, how can I look at this challenging situation? How can I see something I can learn or grow or expand from? How can I turn this really challenging thing I'm going through? How can I turn this into my empowerment? You know, there's this common little phrase out there that I've seen floating around for years and I love it, saying, you know, queens turn their pain into their power. They turn their pain into their power. That is seeing only love. That is choosing the love path. I'm kind of having a moment too where I'm remembering a video I did a few videos back talk about it's not really about letting it go. It's never really about letting it go. It's about letting the love in. Letting love in. And that is a very feminine stance too, because the feminine is always about receiving. It's always about taking things in, which clearly is the opposite of letting go. Clearly the opposite of letting go. Your feminine is receiving in. So the more love you see out there and pull into your existence, the better you're going to feel. And if anyone knows anything about manifestation, the more you feel better, clearly you're going to get some more and more momentum into manifesting what you do want in your life, right? A lot of key concepts coming in here and converging. I do want to clarify. I am not saying that you should be emotionally or spiritually bypassing uncomfortable emotions or very painful things that may be showing up in your reality at any moment in time. I am not at all advocating any kind of bypassing. If you are in bypassing, you are bypassing your power. You are bypassing your power as a feminine. Sorry, I'm trying to upload a whole bunch of videos here at the same time. So if you're bypassing your power and you're distracting or you're numbing or you're denying something that's happening in your current reality, that's not going to get you to your biggest self either. Because then the idea of you're not going to be able to hold space very greatly either. I'm not going to get into that today because that's more on the masculine end of things. Holding space is very masculine. So just want to throw that out there. It's never about emotionally or spiritually bypassing difficulties or struggles or challenges or problems or traumas. Never about bypassing. But it's learning to go into it and pull out the truth. You know, I'm going to be ultimately expanding this channel more and more and more into the heart space and recognizing how all of your power is in the heart space. And any kind of pain or difficulty or trauma that you've been through has simply let a hole go into your heart. And so the more you pull love into those holes into your heart and you wash your heart out and you clean your heart out and you love it and you fill in those holes with love, then you start expanding and revealing the life of your dreams and you feel like you have it all. Then you start pulling everything in and everything energetically shifts for you and you feel really, really good. So it's never about bypassing. It's about going into the difficult places, going into the pain, turning them into your power because you did not run away. You did not bypass. You did not deny. You didn't numb or distract or escape. You learned to go there, to shower the love on that spot and come out more powerful than ever. Seeing only love is taking whatever you have in the present moment and making it into something beautiful. It is taking what you have and finding pleasure in whatever is, growing that. Seeing only love is choosing to see all the difficulties and the pain that you may be experiencing or things that you really wish were different, and taking those things, getting curious about what can I do with this to turn it into something beautiful. What can I learn? How is this here for my growth and development? What am I missing here? What is another perspective that I can see this problem or this challenge from that could make me even more powerful, grow me, expand me, make me more confident, self-loving, self-assured? That is seeing only love, and that is your greatest power as a feminine. I hope this video really helped you guys. Please, if you found value in this, I would really appreciate if you would like and subscribe. It would really help support me, and I appreciate the love so much. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.